Hello and welcome to the weekly Aurex News episode 2. Today I have actually some a little bit bigger news. For example, I have a new informant, Pain Impaction. Yeah. I originally wanted him to do a part of this week's Aurex news, but he think he couldn't or he forgot, I don't know. So I'm doing no, actually this part will not be included this week. So, and also at the end of this episode I will talk a little bit about the Aurex chat wars. That's a format that I will probably not be doing often, but sometimes, and I will maybe call it Aurex history. Yeah. So first of all, this week we had two persons that had a birthday this week. Xilla and Crystal. Happy birthday to you. And I wanted to give a shout out for everyone who's making art for the server, especially like Wagon made many pieces of art, but also other persons. Also, shout out to Eto, I think, for making a song or music for the server. Yeah. Also, again, 3 persons have been accepted as a lore actor. We have Min, STXRRY, I have no idea how to pronounce that, and not Lima. Also, there have been 2 boosts on the server, Dynafaith and Survival Boy. Thank you for boosting the server. Now the member count. Last week we had 422 members. This week we only have 430 members. Only because last week we had an increase of 20 members. This week we only have 8 members more than last week. So yeah. And now we come to the Aurex history. So first of all, I want, please, nobody should feel uncomfortable for this. That's just for entertainment purposes, and for nothing more really. So we got this information actually from Just Call Me Jaxi. So thank you for giving us the information again, refreshing our memories to the about the chat wars. So the first war was actually, so the first one started because the leveling system has been added, and Jaxi jumped up all the way to first place. And yeah, so Scylla, I think he or she said, is it pronounced? And Mew got mad, and yeah, that was kind of the first war. They wanted to basically go up the leaderboards again. The second war was when Rustic disrespected Kluot, so Jaxi defended him. And yeah, that's what basically the second war was. The third war is actually the argument that almost became a full war. So Jaxi's mom had a question, and Jaxi asked that question in the suggestions and questions and suggestions channel. And then Mapleized said, ask why Jaxi's mom cared so much. And that offended Jaxi, so they argued. Then the fourth war was like Jaxi told the story of when he joined a fan-made lifesteal, and his team got into war with another team. But then Mapleist appeared out of nowhere and said, "You should be banned everywhere," um, which obviously offended Jaxi. I think that's understandable. And yeah, that's basically the whole argument of the fifth war. Exactly, and yeah. So that's actually also it for today. There is not really. Oh, right, events. I almost forgot the events and the videos. So we actually didn't get a new video this week, but what we got was we got kind of a spoiler from Survival Boy. His new thumbnail of his new video, where he's hiding behind a tree, and I think it is the connector behind him on a skeleton horse, surrounded by Invis full netherite players. So I am expecting a cool video from it. Then we had a big event from Survival Boy this week. Another small event from Survival Boy, and then a event with some persons that were actually picked. I'm not gonna read all of them out, but it was not an open event. So yeah. So that's basically everything from the Aurex news today. I'm sorry I have been mostly improvising this because I did not really have much time to prepare. And yeah, I will probably, hopefully, see you next week. Bye!